part 7. You may have noticed if you watched part 6 that it abruptly ends at only 30 minutes in. Now, I actually played when I stopped the recording, the live stream on the PlayStation last night. It was a 2-hour stream, and we played multiple games. In fact, I think that game ended at the Liberty game or somewhere around about. But I played 4 more games after that, and here are the results of those games. I'll tell you about them just to get you caught up. It really sucks that recording ended because we had some great moments in these other 4 games. Namely, our first win over Maryland in the Beltway Brawl series, our biggest rival. This game was dramatic. It's one of the most dramatic games that I've played so far. It might be the most dramatic game I've played so far in this dynasty. I'll tell you what happened. They were up by, let's see, it was 20-7 for most of the third. You see there, they were 10-7 at half. They ended up going up 20-7. 1 second. So Maryland ends up going up 20-7 at the big, maybe like partway through the third, and we threw a pick when we got the ball back. So it was very dire straits. What was going on was they had Malachi Coleman completely locked up, but Israel Polk really stepped up and was getting the lion's share of receptions. We just couldn't get it our own way. First drive, we got down to the half-inch line, had 3 plays and couldn't punch it in. Went for it on 4th and got stuffed. And then there was another instance where we got inside the 5, and I believe I threw a pick in the end zone is what happened. So 2 instances, we couldn't get it going. And it was looking really frustrating. And then after the pick, we're down 20-7, I throw a pick, defense gets a stop, and then I locked in a really quick scoring drive where Deshaun Purdy found DJ Gastineau on a route out of the back of the end zone, out of the backfield, and that was probably a 20 or so yard touchdown pass. And then right at the beginning of the 4th quarter, Malachi Coleman finally broke free, and Deshaun Purdy hit him long, no less. The first few games, the first few plays of that drive were a disaster. And then after that, we just held on. I think we got 1 more field goal to kind of towards the end to pad things out a little bit, but defense really stepped up. You'll notice only 2.8 yards per rush. We really could not get the running game going at all. Gastineau and oh gosh, his name slips my mind now, but both starting running backs had a rough time. Deshaun Purdy this looks like he did alright. He had a few bad picks. We were 10 for 15 on 3rd down, looks pretty good. But you'll notice, yeah, 3 picks. And let's see how he actually did. Yeah, Deshaun Purdy, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks, 19 for 35, 3 sacks. Yeah, it was a good game. It wasn't bad. He stepped up in the 4th. Malachi Coleman actually got involved. He looks like he was our leading rusher, 8 carries, 36 yards. Quentin Law, 10 carries, 34 yards. You'll notice some of these guys really averaged many per carry. Gastineau, 5.3 yards per carry. The only rushing touchdown came from DJ Gastineau. And then receiving, like I said, Malachi Coleman was pretty locked up until he caught a 90-yard touchdown bomb towards the end of the game. Yes, 91. Yeah. Only 5 catches total, so not his best game. And then Israel Polk, like I said, was getting the lion's share of targets and receptions, and he comes in with 10 catches, 107 yards. Paul Everly and Alfred Evanson also involved. So yeah, a dramatic win on the road over a ranked opponent. Next game against James Madison. This one was okay. It was a little frustrating at first. We had a slow start. It was 17-16 at the half, but we pulled away finally in the 4th. Rushing game was a lot stronger. Deshaun Purdy had a much better game. Still threw 4 picks somehow. A lot of them were absolutely my fault. Yeah. See, Sean Purdy 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. That's why they hung around for so long. But look at this. He was 25 for 30 with 4 picks, which means only one ball hit the ground. It was a weird game for Deshaun. Rushing, Quentin Law did great, 10 rushes for 55 yards. Gastineau, Malachi Coleman had a carry for a touchdown. And then receiving, Coleman 7 catches, 182 yards, and a touchdown. This was actually Alfred Evanson's game. 7 catches, 137 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was everywhere, and it was absolutely his breakout game. Israel Polk, 6 catches, 111 yards. So all 3 of our big wide receivers getting involved in the passing game there to give us the home win over James Madison. And then we had our first primetime home game. Friday night, we hosted South Alabama, and we dog-walked them. This one was never close, never in question. You can see some stats here, but another good game from the rushing attack. Sean Purdy had a great outing as well. Still can't quite keep his stat sheet clean. We did throw a pick. We'll look at the player stats real quick. Deshaun Purdy, 38 for 45, 8 touchdowns, 1 interception, only 1 sack, 548 yards. And then rushing, Quentin Law had over 100 yards. Couldn't find the end zone. Deshaun Purdy had him 1, though, rushing. Malachi Coleman, 3 carries for 2 yards. And then receiving, Malachi Coleman had 11 catches, 200 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Israel Polk, 9 catches, 121 yards, 2 touchdowns. Alfred Evanson, 7 catches, 107 yards. Emmett Tonjes showed up, guys. 1 catch, 37 yards, and a touchdown. He was uncovered on a verse. They forgot about him because they were like triple covering Malachi Coleman. So, Emmett Tonjes finding the end zone here in his sophomore year. Sorry, his redshirt freshman year. Everybody was getting involved. He had a touchdown. Love to see that for him. And then after we beat the brakes off of South Alabama, we went on the road at Arkansas. Now the score says 41-24, but the truth is this game was a lot closer than the final score suggests. You'll notice there we pulled away in the 4th, but it was a tie game at the half, and we were only up a touchdown at the beginning of the 4th. Yeah, this one was a tough. It was hard to move the ball. It was back and forth a lot. Deshaun Purdy, 26 for 35, 3 touchdowns and others. Had it all. And then rushing, Quentin Law really stepped up. 14 carries, 129 yards. Malachi Coleman had 4 carries for 38 yards and 2 touchdowns. Gastineau had 8 carries, but didn't quite get going. Owen Claiborne came in and lost the game for us near the end with a fake punt sweep. Malachi Coleman, 9 catches, 134 yards, 3 touchdowns. DJ Gastineau really involved in the passing game. Israel Polk, one of his quieter games. Evanson, 5 catches, 13 yards. So, yeah, it was a little bit tougher. Malachi Coleman obviously really stepped up there. He's had a crazy season. And here, before we jump in, we're going to take a look at some stats real quick, just to show you guys kind of where everybody's at. But right now, Deshaun Purdy, 157 for 218 yards, good for a 72% completion percentage, 2,400 yards, and a 30 to 14 touchdown interception ratio. Our halfback room full of true freshmen is doing okay. 85 carries for just about 500 yards for Quentin Law. DJ Gastineau, 35 carries for 187 yards. Certainly he's a little bit more valuable for us in the passing game. Malachi Coleman, he's got 4 touchdowns. Actually, Malachi Coleman leads the team in rushing touchdowns. It's crazy that Quentin Law had 85 carries and 1 touchdown. We'll have to fix that for him. And of course, receiving, we've got this video game cheat code, Malachi Coleman, 55 catches, almost 1,300 yards, 18 touchdowns so far. Israel Polk, not to be forgotten, 37 catches for 447 yards, 4 touchdowns. And Alfred Evanson, who's going to be crazy good as an upperclassman, 26 catches, 327 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So that's the highlights so far. And then the last thing I'll show you that's been developing kind of over the last few weeks is that Malachi Coleman is trapped in second place on the Heisman watch list. So I've checked it for each week, and he just hasn't been able to get past DJ Lagway. But I imagine if he keeps up the same pace he's at, then that should not be a problem. So, next game, we're hosting Kennesaw State. We're going to go ahead and jump in here. I've been talking too long. And we will go with the standard homes. Make sure they're not wearing anything too close to us. And we'll jump in. It truly is a shame that the stream last night didn't work out, because the Maryland game was a lot of fun to watch. I wouldn't say there was any one moment from any game, like big hype moment. The Maryland game kind of, we scored the go-ahead touchdown with like 8 minutes left in the fourth, and then kind of held on for the win. And then the Arkansas game was good back and forth, but it ultimately we pulled away there in the fourth. So nothing too crazy. Just a lot of really good performances from Malachi Coleman. Just some crazy plays that show off how ridiculous he is. But I'm sure he'll be showing that off here as well.
That's reeled in. It's Polk. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
That's been one recurring problem all season, is the offensive line pass blocking still leaves a lot to be desired. You guys remember, and I can't kick. That's like the third or fourth kick I've pushed this year. You guys remember last year when we had Taylor Minter, it had to be like first read, and if the first read wasn't there, it was going to, there was no backup plan. We were just going to take a sack. It's very much the same, or very close to the same this year with John Purdy, which sucks because Purdy is a lot more talented than Taylor Minter, and we should have better capabilities, but the offensive line just has not been there for him, and it's been really frustrating.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat.
There's Polk. Another trend to watch is Israel Polk is the guy on third down. He is money. Are they triple covering Coleman over there? But it seems like Polk is always there when I need him on third, and we saw that again right there. So, speaking of Israel Polk, we finally had a play. I hate that this also got lost. We finally had a play where Israel Polk blew up, and the quarterback actually hit him in stride for a deep touchdown. And you guys who've been watching Polk's whole career these last 2 seasons, you know that that doesn't happen. It has never happened. Whenever he gets a win over a DB, so Paul Everly, man, we're gonna miss him. Tight end. Yeah, I've been so excited talking about each of the performances in each of the games. I have not mentioned we're undefeated. Have not lost yet. Now, granted, I would say only about 2 of our games have really been like against like quality opponents, being Maryland and Arkansas. But the team is way further ahead than I would have thought we would be in year 3. So that's a surprise. We'll see how it goes. You know, in this game, no game is ever really given, especially when your team is still like a, getting started.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The give to the tailback.
I need to be more intentional, and there's probably a setting I can change, but we really need to make sure it's Quentin Law when we want Quentin Law, and DJ Baxter when we want DJ Baxter. I want DJ Baxter running up the middle. I want him as the bruiser back, short yardage, fullback basically. I want Law basically any other time. I want Quentin Law on first downs. I want him. He probably should be the receiving back, although Gassner really filled that role well. All right.
Now
Look,
to see if these guys can
not
get back in the
killing
game
him
in
by
the
any
second
means,
quarter.
but we haven't thrown any picks, so you take those.
All right, let's get it. Right. That's caught. It's pulled. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it.
For a second, I think Polk might have scored if I'd thrown it to him, but I don't think I saw it quick enough. I would have had to throw it way earlier than what I actually noticed he was opening. Whoa.
Get to the level of the quarterback, then you've got to slow yourself down under control. It's making it way too easy on this QB to... It's just too easy for me.
Oof, they played zone.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal.
Not great.
And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it.
So I think, I mean, the read was definitely, the first read was Coleman there. He was pretty well smothered on the slant. The second read was the screen. I have some folks joining. I don't know who it is, but if it's PJ. If you're anybody who's been watching, Charles, if there's anybody that's been watching the whole series, Jerland, I would recommend, I kind of talked about what happened in the stream that got cut off at the beginning of this episode, so feel free to rewind and get caught up and see how and why we're 6-0 here.
The foot was just small enough, Reese, to get that puppy down. But running backs, man, you can do so much with these guys and their speed and their athletic ability and trying to get the ball to them as many ways as you can.
Makes the catch. It's Evanson.
Evanson, nice.
He got it to the 45. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
That's going to be a hold.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Pocket breaking down. Grab behind the line. It's Raw.
Nice run, Quentin.
Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and
not
short.
a great decision there.
He decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4th.
I think we can go for it.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Not too worried about losing this one.
Trying to get it to the
So, yeah, there we go.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red
I was going to say, if we didn't get it, it'll be alright. And if we do get it, then it's fine anyway.
Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2. Can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical. Got to break tackles.
Quinn.
Through people, whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have zone again. They're looking to add to that.
Here we go. First and goal for the offense. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the way fake. Looking to get it in.
He just gets open, man.
Squirms his way into the end zone for a... First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Polk.
We're gonna go fast here since we're getting close to the half.
They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies.
Quentin might be gone. Nope, not quite that fast.
There he goes. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Gotta go fast.
It feels
Gotta go
like
fast.
everything this play caller has called has
Gotta go
worked
faster,
so far in this
faster,
first
faster,
half of
faster,
the
faster.
offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now.
Evanson,
He's got it.
get in, Bo.
Makes
All
the easy
right.
catch and weaves his way into the end zone
I was
for a
worried he was gonna get
touchdown.
stuffed there and not get his TD, but he fought for it. All right, if we score here, we'll probably
They'll
send.
start the third
Ooh.
quarter with the run. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Polk. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, he's putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Got it in the middle. It's Evans.
Nice.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. They'll go to the ground. Shows him the stiff arm.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and leading the clock.
And run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Quarterback moving. Can't find his man as he
Had everybody
took a
pretty well
shot
covered there.
trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Ooh.
Under fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a
That was a
big
panic
hit.
throw, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice
There you go,
about
Polk.
running that route again.
Again, Israel Polk on 3rd down is always open, bro.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. This will be the 9th play of the drive coming up. It's a 3rd and 2.
Quentin is kind of a dog, bro. Quentin is a dog.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable.
Paul Eberle. Oh my goodness.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that, and the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
He's trying to get it in.
The reason our running backs probably don't have as many touchdowns is because I'm real fond of putting our boy Malachi Coleman in at tailback out of the goal line formation, running a pitch because it works.
And some room to work. They forced ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down.
Ooh.
He's got the tight end. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
No way the safeties are stopping Polk and Coleman here, right?
Wants to go up top.
Nope.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
Might want to cover him.
No mid-season doldrums.
They finally scored.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it on the left. Finds some room.
Am I feeding?
Snares it with those
I don't think so.
hands and strolls into the end zone for the
He
touchdown.
just gets open. And they keep not covering him.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Polk.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Touchdown. They give themselves. A long way to go for this offense. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
In situations like this, offensively, when you've got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can
that Coleman
execute
doubled
in your
now.
sleep, and they do it right there, ripping
Oh, they
off
forgot about Israel Polk.
Pulls it in down the sideline. Racing to the right. The tag. He's in for the touchdown. They are finishing the...
Man, this is a fun offense.
The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. The give to the back. Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position.
Evans's turn?
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is.
This is the first game all season that I have a clean stat sheet for Deshaun Purdy. Not throwing any picks. Quinn Law! Quinn Law! Quinn Law!
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They got it down to the 21.
Quinn was like 2 steps faster though. He'd have a couple more touchdowns this season.
Your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
Nice.
And it's...
I think I said I was gonna stem earlier, but
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
that's a 100-yard game for Quentin Law.
That's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Past the first down marker and still running. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered.
Ben's playing neck.
The speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try.
There you go, Quentin.
He gets
All right.
it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st
I'll
and
do that.
goal from the 8. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and
28
play
points in
to
the
a
4th.
standard of excellence.
Deshaun Purdy, 500 passing yards and 8 touchdowns.
It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep
Deshaun Purdy, 30 for 38, 500 yards, 8 touchdowns, and no picks. We finally had a clean game for Deshaun Purdy. Quentin Law showed up 20 carries, 149 yards. And, of course, Israel Polk, Malachi Coleman each go over 100 yards. Malachi Coleman had 4 touchdowns. And Alfred Vinson, one of his quieter games, 5 catches, 66 yards. Paul Everly had a touchdown in there as well. Alright. Deshaun Purdy has set the UMBC single-season passing touchdowns record in 7 games. Alright. Jamison Ogletree, then a dog on defense for us. Malachi Coleman, of course. Wins National Offensive Player of the Week once again. I think that's his 3rd or 4th time, maybe. Okay. So we're in week 7 now. And let's see if he jumped. DJ Lagway. Still not able to jump over DJ Lagway here. Who, you know, it's hard to compare since they play different positions, but okay. So we are coming up on the home stretch of the schedule because after we play with this could be one of our tougher games that's remaining because it's on the road, it's a power team. But I mean, we've beaten Arkansas, we've beaten Maryland on the road. So it's one of our last home games. After this, we've only got one other home game, and that's at Oregon State. We host everybody else, and nobody else is all that great, in fact. So I'm not too salty about the fact that we're not ranked yet, even though we're 7-0, because we've played a trash schedule. And that might also be maybe the reason why Malachi Coleman isn't getting any Heisman attention. I don't know. I don't know how all that works. I think Oklahoma State is getting him. We gotta play defense now on some of these guys because other schools are starting to recruit guys that haven't been getting any attention all year. And we've spread ourselves really thin, as opposed to going after like maybe 7 or 8 recruits at a time and kind of building up a lead before we add more. We went after a big number to start, so we'll have to keep an eye on things because we're in full defense mode when it comes to recruiting. Just gotta watch, make sure we're paying attention to who all starts to get offered as the year moves to the latter half.
Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the Mountaineers and a fan base that... Looking for space. It's long.
Okay.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their goal positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one. Oh, he's got
DJ.
makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Wide open.
I thought I was already picked. I was not ready to take control.
But it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. First and goal from the 4 as they try to break the seal on the scoring. Grabbed behind the line.
Nice. That was a great drive to start the game.
Touchdown.
I need to fix the sim speed. The purpose of the sim speed, what I read, is that it gives the game a longer time to like calculate, make like math calculations for like what would happen, you know, putting the overalls up against each other, whatever. And I guess like supposed to result in a more realistic simulation.
They'll leave it with him. Runs through the tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
Hey, it's Batonjas. I'm excited anytime we see him, pretty much. It's crazy. He's the wide receiver 4 on the depth chart. But because the first 3 are so good, and you throw in Paul Everly, we don't really get to see much of him. Also, it's crazy how one deflected pass at the line derailed that whole drive.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the right.
DJ.
On the move at the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense set on first down.
Not who I meant to throw it to. Okay, he caught it anyway.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
There was a wheel route going out of the sideline that nobody was paying attention to. And because they were all bunched up at the beginning, I didn't realize I got the button wrong.
First play of the period will be a second down. Off play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And here comes the offense on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think
he got stuck, bro. I hate that so much. pressing the R2 button and trying to get somewhere in the game. It's like, nah, we've already determined you have to take a sack this play.
Looking to fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
He's just not fast enough.
He'll pull it down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This drive was chugging along, and now it is 3rd and a mile. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. Nice pickup on the ground.
TJ's hurt, no.
The sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Coleman. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends, speed the ball on the perimeter. Defense was ready for it. Pretty good job by the defense.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal.
Oh.
Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it inches away from the touchdown. A field goal here would make it a 2-possession game, but they elect to leave the offense on the field and into the end zone for a touchdown.
We love Owen Claiborne. A reliable fullback is one of the most fun things you can have in this game.
Motion from the back. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them. They get the incompletion. But if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling 1 or 2 guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you.
No shot, bro.
But here's an interesting situation after that incompletion for the offense all of a sudden, because
nobody makes that play. Prime Dion on steroids doesn't make that play.
And make you feel like going for it here on 4th.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Mountaineers. The defense putting points on the board.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands
That's,
on the ball.
that sucks.
He got hit.
It sucks.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. It starts a drive trying to go up top. Under heavy pressure.
Oh, man.
second and long. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now on second down. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock.
Paul.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up.
It's my boy Emmett Tonjes.
Finds a man in the middle. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Rolling right and going deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
That was ill-advised.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field.
My fault, y'all.
Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. He's knocked down just short of the 30.
I thought running it on third down would be the move, because Quentin's been averaging pretty heavy yards per rush today. But now I just look fool. This is not Deshaun Purdy's best game. And that's not his fault, it's mine, but still.
Going right to work up top. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Oh my god.
He's got it all right. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
I'm gonna miss him.
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it first and 10 outside the 30. The short hands, it's Coleman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Quick pass on the jet motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play.
No.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He'll start this drive firing. Out of the backfield, he's open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go back to the ground. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up
Oh, come on, bro.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle.
He got it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Oh, the fake. They snapped it to the up end. He's on the move.
We are tied in the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
Off the play fake. take on first down.
Oh my gosh.
And this will be picked off. A costly
Oh, I am
tie
choking so bad. This is really bad.
That's caught. It's Evanson. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's long. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Evanson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make the first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. They'll run it from the gun. He breaks a tackle.
DJ.
Really good.
Oh my gosh.
Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Coleman. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. A little alley into the end zone for the touchdown.
Alright. Kill the clock, win the game.
Using his legs, it's long.
The goal should be to not let them touch the ball again in this game.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Still on his feet at the 35. Ripping off a pretty good
run.
chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
They'll run it. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. To the air on first down. Got it behind the line. It's pulled. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Oh, the ball
Quinn.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Reads it, fires complete. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. This quarterback part of their running game.
No shot.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And the field goal unit is on the field. It'll all be decided right here. Win or lose on this kick. Nerves of steel. Right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well.
I'm sad. Cannot believe we blew that game. Just stupid decisions by me in the late third, early fourth, and then when we actually did have a chance to win it anyway, fumble the ball, try to play defense, get picked apart. It sucks, man.
Looking for a physical attack for the gun. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To give out of the
Oh
gun.
my gosh.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Flips it out in the flat. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Makes it past the marker. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Quarterback empties his backfield.
Is anybody on Gastineau and Everly over here?
Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And he's in for the...
I guess not.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Polk. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Takes a hit as he fires.
Israel Polk, third down, money. Every time. Every time. Every time.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside.
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season.
Not all DBs.
Might be changing the route. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the run, it's ball. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction.
Oh my gosh.
And the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Big 1st down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. From the gun.
Oh my goodness, bro.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put
I'm a
him
little
in the
frustrated
backfield to make
that
plays.
1st quarter.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats.
A little frustrated at the last, like, 20 minutes on this game in general.
This offense
I had a play I wanted. I didn't have enough time to get back to it after the quarter ended. And we take a delay of game because I picked up play with motion. Bro.
The delay of game pushes
Bro.
the offense back. They're facing a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw.
Well, at least we have Malachi Coleman to make it all better on 3rd and 29.
Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is
We're going to miss him. We're going to miss him. We are going to miss him. Wow, they went for it on 4th down in their own end zone, and they did not get it.
Split backs here.
How are we starting the ball at 37? Maybe they weren't as far down the field as I thought they were.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. That's caught. It's Coleman. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give to the lone running back.
Is that going to be a hold?
But there is a flag
Yep.
on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now it's 1st and 20 for the
First and
offense.
20.
The give on the inside. Turns it on in midfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's
intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. They finally make the stop.
Don't ask, bro.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
TJ said, bro, through to Casper.
Fires it incomplete.
It's now 2nd down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own
I am
territory.
lucky that was not a pick 6.
They'll try to get it through the air.
Ooh, I'm lucky that's not a safety.
Complete on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance.
What a
Everything
rough
their play caller.
last 3 quarters, bro. We are now losing this game.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Handoff from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The offense in hurry-up mode. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Looking deep.
Paul.
Inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Into the end zone.
Malachi Coleman is him. So we ended up taking. And they scored as well.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. He fires a bullet to the right.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. The offense changing the play. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grabs it inside the 15. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way.
This Bill Davis guy is killing us, bro. I need to check his stats at the end of the game because he's going off.
Looking for a gap. It's long. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, the running back has it. There he goes.
CJ.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
All right, 4th quarter of a dogfight. I did not expect Virginia to put up a fight on us like this.
Look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So 1st down will open up the final period. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end.
No.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Good gain on the return.
Oh my gosh, bro. Andre Threat! Andre Threat! Huge pick! Huge pick to get us the ball back and in the red zone.
Give to the running back. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
The transfer from Ole Miss.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now the play fake. It's complete.
Nice.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
That's Polk, baby. That's Israel Polk. They punted on 4th and inches. Down 4 with 7 minutes to go.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Coleman. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Pressure coming. Fires deep on the run. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this.
They punted on 4th and inches. Of course they did. I knew you were going to do some dumbass shit like that. Dog.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking downfield on first down. They've got the screen set up. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's second and long.
On the play. Second down.
Fires to the big fella. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Under fire. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6.
This is a total meltdown, bro.
Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down one possession late in the fourth. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get
Well, this
things
is game.
done.
If we don't get it.
Gotta have it here on fourth down. He's got it. First down and more. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air. But a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle. It's ball. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He moves the chains.
I was worried they wouldn't give us a spot there.
A fresh set of downs after that fourth down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. He's going to run it. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field.
Go, Paul.
It's complete to the left. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Looking to throw on first down. Extending the play. Took a shot as he threw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I hate the play call. It's going to kill you. It takes way too much time running the football outside and then not getting out of bounds. That's when they're going to regret trailing late.
Polk.
Behind the line. It's Polk. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Quarterback may change this route. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3
This
more
is
on that
game.
one. They get the
I'm going
timeout
for it.
called, 11 seconds remaining to play.
4th and
It's a
3.
one-score game late, and they've
With
got
11
to go
seconds
for
to
it
go.
on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires in the end zone.
No!
Oh, he dropped it.
Oh.
Scoreboard operator
Oh
got to work
my
out this one.
goodness.
For us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense
Oh
did their
my
job. Now,
gosh.
defense will have to find a
I
way
threw it
to make
probably
better plays,
2 or
get
3
stops,
full
and stop them
seconds
scoring so
too
many points,
late,
especially when
bro.
the offense does their job.
And we see a lot
Oh
of games
my
like this in college football.
gosh.
Both offenses are just trading blows back and forth.
Oh.
It just comes down to which defense
Look at the
can
total
get
off.
the
We
stop.
killed
Unfortunately for the
them.
losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
Oh my
That's gonna do it for
gosh,
here. For David
man.
Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another
This is where we
presentation
lost the
of EA
game, bro.
Sports College football.
I just couldn't help myself. I threw 5 interceptions. Oh my gosh, man. Sean Purdy, 400 yards, 5 touchdowns, 5 picks. Rushing game, not great. Malachi Coleman, 9 catches, 196 yards, 3 touchdowns. Israel Polk, 5 catches, 51 yards, and a touchdown. Everybody that you would hope would contribute was there. Even Conan Bandy had 2 catches. Bro, I need to see Bill Davis, 19 carries, 153 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Killed us, bro. Killed us. That last drive was everything you would hope it would be. We killed so much time off the clock. We were moving the ball. It was ours to lose. I am sad about the results of the last 2 games. I'm sad, bro. Not that I expected to go undefeated or anything like that, but like it's just like it's how we lost the 2 games. I think. Yeah, it's more about how we lost those 2 games. Look, bro, Virginia Tech is 1-8 and 0-7 in conference. What does my boy have to do, bro? What is DJ Lagway doing? 2,600 yards, 23 touchdowns. Coleman has almost 2,000 receiving yards, 25 receiving touchdowns, and probably another 5 or 6 rushing touchdowns. What does my boy have to do? Take a look at some award watch list real quick. Malachi Coleman is projected as the #1 rank on the Maxwell Award for Player of the Year. And from Walter Camp. We are the defending Bear Bryant Coach of the Year award winner, but it has a 6th this year. Quarterback of the Year, yeah. It's funny because Deshaun Purdy is leading the country in passing yards and passing touchdowns, but he has so many picks, he's not going to make a list like this. This is back of the year. Football running back award. Wide receiver of the year, obviously, should be Coleman. Kendall Jackson, edge rusher of the year, potentially. Well, call it a night there. Update on stats. Deshaun Purdy, 44 touchdowns to 22 picks. That sounds about right. Quentin Law should end up having a 1,000-yard season, which would be good for him. And only 1 touchdown, which is crazy. Malachi Coleman is well on his way to a 2,000-yard season. Man, I'm really sad about those last 2 games. We'll call it a night here, but let's take a look. I should be able to finish the next season in my next session because we have 3 games left versus Virginia Tech at Oregon State, and then the regular season finale versus Navy. We will probably find a way for some seniors to play in this game. Taylor Minter definitely deserves a good send-off. So, look, these teams are kind of awful. Barring anything crazy, you know, we could finish 10-2 this season, and you know we'll limit the 2 3-point losses we have here. But I mean, there was how many picks though between these 2 games? Or like 10. So it is what it is. Alright guys, it looks like the stream made it all the way through this time. I had it on my phone watching along just to make sure. So when we take up, he said, imagine losing to Virginia could not be me. Yeah. I don't have anything to respond right now. Anyway, next time we pick up, we'll finish off these last 3 games and get our bowl game. Hopefully we will win our bowl game, and we can start next year in the MAC, Middle American Conference. So I'll catch y'all. I'll try to stream tomorrow. If not tomorrow, probably Thursday. Have a good night.